The first airship was built by the Germans for the U.S. Navy as a part of a post-war reparation agreement. Zeppelins are airships that the Germans used to drop bombs on London. They are large, thin balloons filled with hydrogen gas with a small compartment underneath where the crew sit on top and drop explosives on their enemies. The Zeppelins were referred to as baby killers, meaning that they were a new tool used and were still very violent considering they were a new weapon to the world.
The U.S. Navy used sausage skins to make the hydrogen chambers in the Zeppelin leak-proof. In order to do this, they needed to kill at least 250,000 cows to make just one single Zeppelin.
By 1916, the British invented airplanes that could fire explosives like Zeppelins, but could reach a higher altitude. These airplanes could create holes in the Zeppelin's surface, and it would allow oxygen to pour into the hydrogen chambers. This would cause the Zeppelin to light on fire. The British targeted Zeppelins because they were extremely vulnerable, mainly due to their flammable oxygen.
This led to the first Zeppelin bombing over London on September 3, 1916. This was the first Zeppelin raid, which was horrific and one of London's worst wars.
On September 8, 1915, a Zeppelin passed over St. Paul's Cathedral in London and unloaded a 3-ton bomb, which was the largest at the time. This killed 22 civilians. On the night of May 31, 1915, a single German Zeppelin airship appeared over North London and began dropping its deadly cargo on the darkened streets below. This was the first time that the capital had been bombed from the air.
Although the bombing was done twice, the cathedral still survived after both bombings and is still standing up to this day.
These are all examples of propaganda posters used during World War I. This poster was used during World War I to try to encourage people into joining the army. Britain used this poster as a way to convince people to join Britain's air fight against Germany and their Zeppelins.
Another usage of propaganda was by Charlie Chaplin. The 7-minute-long footage of the World War propaganda movie titled Zepped was recently found by Brian Hann, who found the 35mm nitrate film, which Chaplin filmed in 1917 in an effort to help defuse the terror inspired by Zeppelin bomb raids over London. Last week, what was believed to be the only copy went on sale in Bonham's auction house in London for €100,000.
It would be amazing to see the Zeppelins fly again across the skies. It could be like a cruise ship, but in the sky. I wonder what they could be like with today's technology.